Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am PunPups and I do crypto and blockchain related content. If that sounds like something you think that you'd enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, for today's video, this is going to be kind of like the video before the main video, I guess. And the last video I uploaded was an Axie Infinity one, just talking about like some new stuff and just general stuff about Axie Infinity, going over some of what's coming up. And I did see that there were people asking, like, is this a dead game? Nobody's playing this anymore, and things like that. And so I decided that this week I was going to play Axie Infinity as much as I can. Now, obviously, I have a day job and stuff, so I can't just play as much as I would love to, but I would play it as much as possible, and we would see how much potentially I can earn within 1 week of playing Axie Infinity. So to do this, I noted down exactly how much AXS I started with, how much SLP I started with. In Homeland, there's those like coin things that you can then transfer out to be MAXS, and every 1000 MAXS is 1 AXS. So I noted all of that information down, and then obviously I'm doing this week. This video is coming to you more than halfway through the week. We're doing from Monday till the Sunday. I'm making this video on a Friday. Hopefully it'll be uploaded the same day. So we don't have many days left. So we're just going to kind of look a little bit of what I've been up to this week with Axie Infinity, where we roughly are on terms of earning potential. Now, loads of you are going to be saying like, well, back whenever, like back in 2021, we were earning, $20 a day. That I always, as somebody who's been in Axie Infinity since I'm pretty sure 2019, maybe 2018, but I'm pretty sure it was April 2019, is when I bought my first Axie. I have seen it go from Axies being like 50 cents to Axies being $200-300. And that was great. Like, all crypto was booming back then. There was a huge surge, huge hype, and that was amazing. And if you manage to get your bag from doing that, fantastic. You've always got to assess your own risk tolerance. I knew that that wasn't going to be sustainable. Like, that amount wasn't going to be sustainable. Did I think it would last longer than it did? Yeah, kinda. But also, I am somebody who is game first, earning potential second. So if you like playing Axie Infinity, if you like playing these games, that is great, and you have the potential to earn some additional money. That is great. When I first started playing Axie, other than breeding your Axies and selling them, there was no way to earn money from Axies. Like, there was no SLP when I started. There was none of that. There was no AXS. These are all additions that we saw come into it, and then obviously, people associated a cost onto them and everything. And when I first started, SLP was roughly like 1 SLP jumped up and down from like it being a half a dollar to $1. And I thought, great. And yes, it's way less than that now. You're looking, we'll have a look at that. You earning from playing games is absolutely amazing. So the first thing I do want to mention, I have Homeland up here. So the amount of SLP that I started with was 233. The amount of AXS that I had was 144.26. The 0.26 is important because I'm pretty sure we're only going to be going up points. We're not going to be going up like a big chunk of AXS. And then on Homeland, I had 745.96 of the ancient coins, I think they're called. So what we're going to be doing is taking those numbers away from what our end amount is. So currently right now, if we go have a look, we are on 971.562. Now we already had 700. And then let's take a quick look. So we got the bounty board and we do have the premium board. However, I didn't unlock it until the Wednesday. So we only did 2 out of 6 that day. Thursday we did 3 out of 6 on the premium board, and then today we're still only going to end up doing 2 out of 6 because a lot of these are like buy things, and I want to avoid buying things because then we're going to end up being negative by the end of the week. So I'm not doing anything that says buy. Sometimes I'm re-rolling, so I did re-roll this one, which was buy any beast. We're not doing that. So right now, it looks like we'll get 0.27 AXS off of the premium. And the standard board, I actually forgot yesterday to play Classic, to win a battle in Classic. So I actually forgot to do that one. I am already ready with a premium ticket for next week. So that's good. So I'll do this. I'll probably do a couple of these. Let's see how much we earn in a week by week, and maybe see a total of by the end of a month. Let's see where we're at. But let's see how this first week goes. But so far it looks like we'll get 0.23 AXS for this week. We don't want to be counting our rewards from last week in this week's one. So I forgot to claim it, but we're leaving that there. But roughly we got 95 cents last week. But if we get 0.23, have a look at the premium board, we're on 0.27. So it looks like we might get half an AXS. Half an AXS. So that will be $1.10. And we currently have 568. And we started with 233. So right now, we've made, this week, 335 SLP. So if we go there, which is 42 cents. 42 cents. So if we plus that, that's like $1.50 so far. Plus we have our home, which we're at 297.56. So on our homeland, we are at 971.562. And then let's just minus the 745.96. We've made roughly 225.602 ancient coins, which would be, which is equal to the same MAXS, and as we know, 1,000 MAXS is 1 AXS, so this is like 0.2 of an AXS. So another 0.2 AXS added onto the, so roughly that. So we've probably made so far almost $2 roughly. Obviously, the charts are going up and down in you know, the last 24 hours, it's already gone down 5%. In the last 7 days, it has gone up 2.9%. So obviously, our total amount will vastly vary on whatever AXS and SLP are on the Sunday. It's not like the best rewards. We're not seeing like huge earnings from that, but even earning $2 in 1 week for playing a game that I generally find fun and entertaining, like I'm not forcing myself. Like a lot of this, like Homeland is a lot of like idle stuff as well. You just kind of go in, set everybody up, leave, come back. Obviously, playing like Origins and Classic, this is more effort. You actually have to pay attention to what you're doing here. At least most of the time anyway, right? Probably gonna want to try and get rid of this backliner here. I think what a lot of people have been stuck in is they saw what like 2021 was bringing in for people. They saw that and they were like, oh, this is what crypto should be. This is we should be earning a living just from playing these games. And that is wonderful if it is possible. If that is sustainable and you can keep that up, that is absolutely amazing. And yeah, that would be amazing. But I think what people need to get into their minds realistically is they need to be playing games that they genuinely find enjoyable, and they enjoy these games. People need to be finding these games that they genuinely find enjoyable, and the earning is secondary to it. Like, you know, there's loads of games that I'll just play because I'm playing them because I love them, and I'll spend real money buying these games, like some of the recent games like Expedition 33, Steam Summer Sale. I bought a whole bunch of stuff off of Steam Summer Sale. These are games that I'm not going to get my money back from. I'm going to play them, I'm going to enjoy them, I'm going to get that fun feeling from playing those. So if there's games like other crypto games, whether that is Axie Infinity, whether that's War Riders, whether it's Nifty Island, whether it's the Sandbox game. That guy's healing at the back and that makes me angry. Okay. We're also just doing this at the same time. But yeah, I think a lot of people need to get more in the mindset that the earnings should be coming second. A good game should come first. Like, you should want to play the game because you enjoy being there, you enjoy playing it, that you're having fun being in that world. And it's not like, hey, I'm earning like $500 a week. Cool if you can. I just don't. If anybody says, "Hey, I can earn my return on investment is like a day," I'm like, yeah, that game ain't gonna last. Like, maybe if you got really early in and you picked it up at the exact right time and you cashed out right when you needed to, yeah, you're probably gonna make that return on investment real fast. But after that, nah, you're gonna be. It's just not gonna happen for you. Like I said earlier, I am not a financial advisor. I am never going to give you financial advice. But what I will say is that if you are in blockchain gaming, that you want to assess your risk tolerance and treat it more like as if you're buying any other entertainment type product, or going down to the bar to have a few beers with your friends or something like that. If you want to look at it from that perspective, you want to be looking at it being like, okay, I am happy to spend and lose $20 and enjoy myself playing this game with the potential of making more money. That's great. There's potential there, but you don't want to be going into it being like, hey, I'm going to spend thousands, and you can't afford to spend thousands with the hope and the want of getting like a whole bunch more. It's not sustainable. I don't know if this guy's gonna last, but we'll try and keep those cards. Also, guys, if you do play Axie Infinity Origins and you're seeing the setup that I've got, if you have any advice on some good axes or good body parts to combo together, please let me know. I do like to try and go with like my bleed one at the back there. I do like the little bleeds that he gives. But I am not going to be here being like, I am a pro. I am jumping between Tiger 3 and Tiger 2 a lot. And somehow I'm still alive right now. So mainly the reason of doing this video is just to see what I can potentially earn within a week. And that can maybe give you sort of an idea of where your expectations should be. And I'm sure if we go and look at some of my much older videos where we'll be like, this is how much I've made, and that's awesome. But you know, we're living in today's world where, you know, SLP, AXS, and tons of other crypto coins are at a different price point right now. So we have to adjust our expectations of what things are. So leave a comment how much you'll think that I'll make for this week. Now remember, it's roughly, I think we said we're roughly currently at $2. We're currently at $2, and we still have the rest of Friday, all of Saturday, all of Sunday. What I will say is, over in my stamina section, I have not been using all of that. We have not been getting that down to 0. There are definitely days that I could have done more. I could have done some more games and stuff. So there are, you know, maybe this weekend I'm gonna go hard. Who knows? Maybe I'll finally reach that dragon level. Anyway, make sure to leave your comments. How much do you think I'll make this week? How are you liking Axie Infinity? Are you only playing Axie because you want to get that income, or are you playing because you enjoy the game, or a little bit of both? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget, check out some of my other videos. You may like them. I do a whole variety of blockchain game stuff. If there is a game that you would like me to take a look at, then do leave it in the comments. I mostly like to look at either low barrier entry games or free to play, just to give my honest opinion on them. So yeah, definitely let me know. Check out videos, and as always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.